What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Being the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel. Helps you to find the best deals in the market. Hope everybody's having a great week out there in this very volatile crypto market. At the time of recording, Bitcoin is at $38,370.91, up 0.66%, and Ethereum is down 0.12% at $2,532.46. Let's jump into some of the articles of the big moves that are going on in the crypto market, some things that could definitely affect the future of crypto moving forward. So the biggest one coming through is Biden. President Biden is planning on signing an executive order on crypto this week. So President Biden is set to set an executive order this week summarizing the U.S. government's strategy for dealing with cryptocurrencies. This is according to Bloomberg and Reuters, citing a people familiar with Biden's plan. The order would direct federal agencies to consider potential regulatory changes in addition to national security and economic impact of cryptocurrencies. The White House has been under pressure to play a more central role in setting policies and regulating digital assets. That pressure has only increased with the sanctions imposed against Russia for the invasion of Ukraine, and is concerned that companies, individuals could use cryptocurrencies to circumvent them. The White House has been working on that order since last year, and in January, reports surfaced that the order was coming soon. The order will require federal agencies to report later this year on their progress with respect to dealing with digital tokens. So this is a huge move forward for the entire crypto community. There have been talks of regulations for I don't know how long about regulating crypto, what it's about, really understanding what cryptocurrency is. Getting those regulations can definitely help the crypto market in general. And I think once those executive orders are passed down, it will give everyone a great outline on how the U.S. is planning to regulate cryptocurrency. Now, some people look at it as a bad thing, as hey, I got cryptocurrency because I don't want to be regulated. I want to be my own bank. I want to store my coins offline. But in the reality of it, I think regulations will help outline and actually help get more people into cryptocurrency. Now, there are some ways that you can get into cryptocurrency now. I don't think the regulations will make the cryptocurrency go down. If anything, I think it will help move forward. There have been some people who have been hurt by cryptocurrencies, like through majority of the rug pools that are out there. One rug pool in particular was Squid Game coin. A lot of people were rug pulled from that one, which a rug pool, if you're not familiar, is basically where a coin is made, a lot of hype comes around it, it rallies up to an extremely large price, then developers basically sell all their coins, which a majority of the coins, and it's basically rug pulled. So it goes up to an astronomical rate, and then it goes straight to zero. So if you're not able to, take out money in that point in time, and then you lose all of your money once it's rug pulled. And so those are things that I think are keeping a lot of people out of cryptocurrency. I think some regulations could help prevent some of those situations from happening. But I think overall, it's a move forward for the entire crypto community. And I'm definitely going to see a lot more people talking about this plan once it comes out. And so, hopefully this is a step for the positive instead of the negative. Now this, like I said again, comes from the onset of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, with them potentially using cryptocurrency to help fund what they have going on. The U.S. is trying to combat that by having some regulations to help the U.S. really find policies to help people moving forward. So next, we'll talk about Hive. So Hive is to buying Intel mining chips. So Intel decided they were going to make their own Bitcoin ASIC. About 3 months ago, Intel is really making a lot of moves forward with their company, ramping up production in new facilities. I think they have a new factory coming in Ohio. But I think this is a big step forward for Intel, especially considering all the things that Intel can do. Now, Intel really took a hit. Probably I would say last year, when Apple decided to move to their own silicon chip and not use Intel. Some people looked at it as a good move forward for Apple and a bad move for Intel. Other people looked at it as a good move for Intel and a bad move for Apple. I think overall it was a restructuring period for Intel, and you really are starting to see them jump into Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining and crypto mining in general with their new development of this chipset. So Hive, being a publicly traded company trading under ticker sign HIVE, has agreed to buy Intel's new mining chip in a deal. The crypto miner said could increase aggregate Bitcoin mining hash rate by as much as 95% to 1.9 exahash per second. So a huge ramp up of production on this new chipset from Intel. Hive said the original design manufacturer ODM, or ODM for short, will incorporate the Intel chip into an air-cooled Bitcoin mining system. The system is expected to deliver over a 12-month starting period, starting in the second half of 2022. And so Intel's energy efficient and high performance blockchain accelerator is expected to reduce our power consumption of our current ASIC, or application specific integrated circuit. So anytime you hear someone say ASIC, that's what it stands for, an application specific integrated circuit miners on the market. And this was a release from Hive's president. And so Intel related or revealed the details of their first generation of its mining chip, which failed to match current rivals at the semiconductor conference in February. However, it is a second generation that will be shipped to Hive, as well as peers Grid, Argo blockchain, and Block, formerly known as Square, later this year. So there are some big companies that are actually getting these chips, really ramping up their production of their Bitcoin mining. So for a company like Argo blockchain, Grid, or Block to really, jump or dump their funds into Intel really shows, their reliability, and also shows, that they believe in the processing power of Intel. So last month, Grid said Intel's second generation mining machine, Bonanza Miner 2, will be the second most efficient on the market with a hash rate of 135 terahash per second at an electricity efficiency of 26 joules per terahash. Vancouver, British Columbia-based Hive also signed a deal with Compute North to develop 100 megawatt of miners at a Texas facility that will run on renewable energy. So Bitcoin mining is starting to ramp up. You're starting to see more people get into Bitcoin mining, and the companies that really started their whole basis around Bitcoin mining are starting to get new technology. So you're starting to see the technology start to catch up with what people are doing. A 95% increase to 1.9 exahash per second is a huge increase from current production that they have. You're starting to see more big companies get into the Bitcoin mining and really supporting these companies. So I think you're going to start to see more companies pop up as the technology increases. So lastly on here, I want to talk about DraftKings. DraftKings is a publicly traded company, by the way. So if you're trading stocks, this maybe you want to look at as well. DraftKings becomes Polygon validator after NFT marketplace clocks $44 million in sales. So sports betting powerhouse DraftKings, trading under the ticker sign DKNG, is partnering with digital asset startup Zero Hash to become a Polygon validator. The company announced Monday in a collaboration will make DraftKings one of the Ethereum Layer 2's largest governors, following through on a plan that has been in the works since October. So participating in validation supports DraftKings' broader strategy to build our robust, sustainable, trustworthy, and decentralized infrastructure to help future-proof aspects of our business in Web3. And so this was from one of the tech leads, Paul Lieberman. DraftKings currently uses Polygon for its non-fungible tokens, or NFT marketplace, which the company debuted in August in a collaboration with Tom Brady Autograph platform, which also was built on Polygon. Polygon has become something of a hotbed for sports collectible platforms in the pursuit of a low fee, fiat compatible marketplace. In addition, the blockchain is a home for national football leagues, ticket collectible experiment, along with one-off sports marketplace launched in a partnership with Sports Illustrated. So Polygon is definitely doing quite a bit of things. They're helping the sports world, and so Polygon may be one to look at in the future for some potential growth. Since its debut, DraftKings Marketplace has released 116 NFT collections, grossing $44 million in sales revenue, according to a representative. The platform's top sales are rare Tiger Woods collectibles bought for $70,000 in October. Dapper Labs NBA Top Shot, by comparison, saw 47.5 million in sales volume in February, which was down 20% from its previous month and 80% from its all-time monthly high volume of $224 million in February 2021. DraftKings, valued at nearly $20 billion on the public market, was downgraded from a buy to a hold by investment firm Argus, forecasting a downturn in sports betting revenue in the coming year. I think that may be a false downturn. I've definitely seen a lot of people get into sports betting, not in just DraftKings, but you have FanDuel, you have BetMGM. I think sports betting is starting to get more popular, if not turned down. And if you see a company like DraftKings that's starting to implement NFTs alongside their sports betting, I think they're ahead of the curve as far as sports betting is concerned. Dapper Labs Top Shot has been very successful since the project's debut. And since you have DraftKings, who has their own section of NFTs or their own NFT marketplace, I think that you're going to start to see more companies like FanDuel or BetMGM jump onto the NFT train once they see this proof of concept and how successful DraftKings marketplace has become. I think it just is to see the proof of concept before other companies really jump into it. So hopefully that information helped you all out. Whether you're a stock trader or you're a crypto trader, they're starting to be intertwined at this point in time going into 2022. You're starting to see a lot of publicly traded companies partnering with different cryptocurrencies. You're starting to see the rise or continuous rise of NFTs. NFTs are kind of a household name at this point in time. A lot of people are talking about non-fungible tokens. A lot of people say they were hype. I think they're still something that's very viable that people use as store of value, and you can really trade them to make quite a bit of money if you find the right project or if you know you make your own. So hopefully that information helped you all out. Make sure you all stay safe out there in this market. I'll continue to give you more updates on this executive order once it's signed and it actually comes out. It will definitely give you some great outlines on what's going on in the crypto market, and I think could help shed some light to some of those who are still weary of getting into cryptocurrency. So good luck to everybody trading, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.